What's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. So happy Friday. We made it, and then the week is over. Getting ready to go into the weekend. However, I've got some issues over here, but we'll discuss that a little bit later on. But definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, plus push your post notification bell button so that when anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. So we've got a lot of things going on right now. Found some state stimulus, some more state stimulus that I want to talk about. I also want to go over the names of the states that have been currently approved for PEBT benefits. And then I'm also going to go over the names of the states that have been approved for emergency allotments for the month of February, but are still awaiting their payments. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys the payout dates for that. But jumping right into it, we've got some great news for Maryland if you didn't already know. So Governor Larry Hogan last Monday officially, or I think it's this Monday, officially signed the Relief Act into law. The Relief Act includes direct payments to possibly around 400,000 low to moderate income state residents who has filed for the EITC. This bill was approved last Friday, though, okay? Now, originally, the payments would have gone to those with ITIN numbers and undocumented immigrants who pay taxes but don't have Social Security numbers. But in order for them to pass this bill, an amendment was made to remove those with ITIN numbers and the undocumented, so that, unfortunately, they won't be receiving payments from this particular bill, though, okay? Payments amount to about $750 per family or $450 for individuals and will be broken into 2 installments, okay? The income limits and caps are as follows. So starting at $15,000, so this is dependent on you filing your taxes, obviously, for 2020. So $15,820 for single, to $21,710 if you're married and no children, $41,756 if you're single, $47,646 married with one child, $47,440 if you're single, $53,330 if you're married with 2 children, and then $50,954 if you're single, up to $56,844 if you're married with 3 or more children, okay? This package also gives a one-time $1,000 payment to those who filed for unemployment but are still waiting for your benefits. Maryland is also giving $300 million to small businesses in sales tax credits, which could save thousands of businesses up to around $12,000 over a 4-month period. Checks are expected to be going out immediately upon the bill being signed into law. So I definitely will be checking your mailboxes in Maryland. Some other information that I found, some disaster relief for those who have been affected by the storms that are tearing through the United States. Okay, so this comes from Beyonce's Big Good Foundation. So it looks like Beyonce's is really on it, really trying to do her part to help those who are going through these unfortunate situations on top of the pandemic. So Adidas and Houston's disaster relief organization, Bread of Life, teamed up to provide relief to Texans in need amid the storm. Texas residents and people in the states affected by the storms are able to apply using the disaster relief assistance application form for up to $1,000. Now, I did go online because this was an article that was sent to me in a notification. So there was a link in that article that would take you directly to the application. However, I did go online and did a Google search and I was able to find the actual website. So I'm going to put that in the description box below. So for those of you who need this, okay, we are all aware the storm has left Texas residents without electricity and heat for several days. You guys know I've been saying that. Texas, you guys are still in my prayers. Across the U.S., there have been at least 47 deaths that are known as a result of the snowstorm, according to one source. On top of that, there is a food and water shortage in Texas. So people are pretty much buying because they're scared. You know, they don't know when they're going to be able to get out of their homes, go back out there. Stores are closing down. There's just a lot going on. So when people are going out there to try to get things to stock up their houses, there's a food and water shortage. So again, I am definitely going to leave the link for this in the description box. You guys definitely want to check that out. But if you want to just go online and look for it yourself, it is called the Bread of Life Inc. Okay, it can be found at https:/breadoflifeinc.org/disaster relief/. Again, I'm still going to put that in the description box below. Okay, now moving on. Where is my other device? I have some more information. I mean, today it was, I don't know what was going on. It was just popping today. So I went on ahead and I saved as much information as I possibly could because I knew that you guys would need it. So in Michigan, we've got some more stimulus or hazard paychecks in Michigan, you guys. So it says in Lansing, Michigan, hazard paychecks to teachers and school staff that work through the pandemic will be sent by the end of February, according to an update by the Michigan Department of Treasury. The Michigan Classroom Heroes Grant would send $500 bonus payments to teachers and $250 checks to staff by February 25th, per the update. The legislator and Governor Gretchen Whitmer struck a state budget deal last October that set aside $53 million in hazard pay for teachers and $20 million for support staff. Okay. There are eligibility requirements that restrict certain school employees. To be eligible, staff must have worked 75% of the 2019-2020 school year in person before Whitmore closed schools April 2nd because of the pandemic. The $500 grants are only for K through 12 full-time or part-time teachers. School support staff would see their $250 payments if they held full or part-time positions as paraprofessionals, aides, or non-instructional staff during the pandemic closure. Neither grants are intended for substitute teachers or administrators. Teachers and staff in local and intermediate school districts, as well as public school academies, are eligible for grants. Staff working for nonprofit, private, denominational, or parochial schools are not eligible, but teachers at those schools are still eligible. So I mean, I definitely think that that's some good news for you guys in Michigan. Again, it says that grant checks will be mailed by February 25th to the residences provided by the school districts. Eligible teachers and staffs are encouraged to ensure their addresses information with the district is up to date, said the Department of Treasury. Okay, so for more information about the grants, including frequently asked questions, and then there is another website, which I'm going to leave that also in the description box below. So the disaster relief, and if you guys want some additional information that maybe I didn't go over, I'm going to leave this link also as well in the description box. Now, the final thing that I wanted to give you guys, the names of the states, which I still need my device for that, that have been currently approved as of today for the pandemic EBT. So as of right now, we have Alaska, Delaware. So congratulations, Delaware. District of Columbia, Illinois, Indiana, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, New Mexico, North Carolina, Ohio, Puerto Rico, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Tennessee, Vermont, West Virginia, and Wisconsin. So those are the states that have been currently approved for pandemic EBT. And last but not least, you guys, let me give you guys the names of the states that have been approved for February. So there's more than these that have been approved for February. I'm just going over the states that are still awaiting payment along with their payment date. So this is the February emergency allotments for right now. So we have California, March 7th, DC, February 27th and March 6th. Georgia, February 24th through the 27th. Hawaii, March 8th. Illinois, February 20th and 21st. Iowa, March 1st through the 10th. Kansas, March 15th through the 25th. Kentucky, February 2nd through the 19th. So last day is tomorrow, I believe. No, today, actually. Missouri, February 1st through the 22nd. North Carolina, February 22nd through the 28th, and then March 1st through the 3rd. Ohio, February 25th. South Carolina, February 1st through the 19th. Vermont, March 15th. West Virginia, final run on March 9th. Connecticut, February 17th, and a final run on February 26th. Alabama, February 25th. Alaska, March 1st through the 10th. Arkansas, February 15th, 20th, and 25th. Indiana, February 5th through the 23rd, staggered on the odd days. Maryland, February, all month in February for Maryland. Michigan, February 18th through the 28th for currently approved households, and then the first week of March for catch-up. New Hampshire, February 2nd, 5th, 9th, 17th and 23rd, and then again in March on the 2nd, 5th, 9th, I think the 16th and the 23rd. New Mexico all month long. Guam today, February 19th, you should have received it. Delaware, February 24th. South Dakota, March 24th and the 31st. Utah, February 28th. Wisconsin, February 20th. And then late and reinstated cases, April 10th. Indiana, February 5th through the 23rd. I think I said that already. Odd days only. Louisiana, February 18th, 25th. And then a final run, March 4th, and then finally Nebraska, March 8th, and then March 9th. But I believe for Nebraska, the way it was written in there, don't quote me on this, I have to go back and double check, but I believe for Nebraska, it said that it would be deposited on the 8th, but it wouldn't be available until the 9th. So you may not actually see those funds on the 8th of March, but on the 9th, okay? So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope this information was definitely useful. I've got some more great things that I'm definitely going to be talking to you guys about tomorrow that I think are relevant. Hopefully we've got some more names that have been put onto the PEBT list. At the same time, I'm going to tell you guys, well, for Delaware, since you guys are newly approved, I do believe that it says that you guys are going to be receiving a disbursement in order for them to catch up in terms of the PEBT benefits in March. Seems like every state that has been approved so far is going to be looking into starting their disbursements for PEBT and then in March, and then they're going to be going on a similar schedule moving forward. Either you're going to be paid a month behind for the month prior, or they're going to pay you 2 months a month behind or whatever, but it seems like it's going to be pretty similar to the payout dates that I gave you guys before. However, I will definitely look into that information and give you the specifics of that in tomorrow's video. So Delaware, stay tuned, all right? But on that note, you guys, remember to live, love, definitely elevate. Texas, stay warm. And if I didn't reiterate this to you guys, I believe that this, the Bread of Life Inc. Foundation is helping you guys, if you don't have to just be in Texas. I know that Texas is the main focal point right now because they're without heat and without electricity, but I still would encourage you to apply, because I believe I did see a little part in this article where it said that if you are suffering because of the storm, though, it has to be because of the storm, even if you're not in Texas. It has to be because of the storm. If you are suffering, you are still encouraged to apply for this disaster relief of up to $1,000. So don't forget to check the description box below. And on that note, I'm going to say stay warm, wash your hands, wear your mask, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.